the referral said, this person's a huge risk taker. I thought, well, I understand risk taking. I did a bit of that. So yeah, I'm not freaked out by your story, And then I said, well, everyone says you're a risk taker. He goes, yeah, apparently I shouldn't take risk. I said, well, actually, I disagree. I said, there are some risks worth taking and there's some risks it's not worth taking. He goes, everyone tells me I shouldn't be taking risks. I said, well, no, I disagree. I could name a few risks that are really worth taking. And this guy goes, what? I say, well, what about the risk of having a real conversation with me? What about having a conversation where you actually disclose to me and take the risk to really have a meaningful disclosure of what's happening inside you? And he kind of like, his pupils dilating, he goes, yeah, well, we could talk about that, And I go, well, yeah, it's scary, but, I want you to, hopefully you can feel safe enough here to do that. That's my job, to provide safety for you. And one of the most common interventions in psychological work is cognitive behavioural therapy. Now, that's a technical term. What it means, cognitive is the thinking, comes from a Latin word cogito, meaning I think. And behavioural, so they're changing the behaviour, they're monitoring their behaviour in order to have an impact on their emotions, their feelings. Because it's easier to change your thinking and your behaviour than it is your emotion. What I explain to people is, they came into me and they say, oh, gee, hi, Greg, I've been feeling sad lately. Can you help with that? And if I say, yeah, why don't you be happy instead? They go, well, that's bloody useless. I can't use that. So, but if I say to them, when you're feeling sad, what are you thinking? And they explain their thinking, and I sort of point out, well, there might be alternate ways to think. Then they've got something called free will. They can choose that and try it out and see if it works. So I say to people, be scientific. Go out into the door, into your world, and experiment. Come back and tell me the outcome. So psychological learning is about practicing, understanding a concept, practicing it, and then laying down the new neural networks. And with cognitive behavioural therapy, it's important to monitor thinking. So this is called metacognition. So you're kind of observing your thoughts as an observer of your thoughts. And you're observing your behaviour, and you're observing a whole lot more. So it requires a person to actually have a different level of awareness. And, so they might learn a skill about how to communicate better, how to assert their needs, about how to negotiate. There are common themes of what I teach people. And then when they apply them, they walk in with a strategy, they try it out, they rehearse it in their mind, and they try it out and they see what the outcome is. So if they've understood the idea and they've practiced it through rehearsal, generally they have less anxiety because they've got a plan, and then they action their plan. And then they'll try it out. And if it works, they'll keep doing it.